Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, Eve, again here. And today we're gonna talk about some very cool stuff that I just saw. I saw it on Twitter, but maybe you can see it in different places as well. But we're gonna talk about the new character, Makiato, that just came out on some servers. She still didn't come on my server yet, so there's gonna be a video on summoning on her for sure. So stay tuned and when the daily reset, I think it's gonna come out when daily reset is gonna be. So I'm waiting for that, and when it's gonna drop, I'm definitely gonna do a video on that summons. But other than this, she's paired up with a Tololo banner. And there's also been some rumors, kind of like leaks, about who is gonna be the characters after them. So first we're gonna talk about who's gonna be after Makiato and Tololo. The next two banners, not two banners, I think 4 banners if you want to say exactly, because it's gonna be very interesting. And those 4 banners, first of all, it's gonna be right after Tololo and Makiato. The first 2 banners that are gonna drop, it's not confirmed yet because we don't really know in what sequence they're gonna put this out, or maybe it just was a bait in the files of the game or something like this, and they can definitely change anything. So just be sure that this is not official confirmed that they're gonna be next. This could be. This is my speculation because we've seen some leaks about the new next banners, and those 2 banners are Diane with Mosin Nagant, I think her name is. So this Mosin and this Diane. So let's see a little bit about them. Diane is an SSR character from the Vanguard class who wields a weapon from the assault rifle category, type 95. She was originally released on December 25th, 2023 in China, but for global it's I guess it's gonna be different. She's gonna be after Makiato, but on China she was released on pretty much Christmas. She was a Christmas character. To learn more, all of that, we have some skills here. If you want to check that out, I'm gonna leave the this link to this site on the description. It's prudwin.gg. So it's basically where you can see the tier list. Let's see the Mosin. Mosin Nagant is an SSR character from the Sentinel class who wields a weapon from the sniper rifle category. So this is again another sniper, but this time she's an electric damage here, as you can see. But for example, Makiato is a freeze damage. So this is gonna be the sniper for other team. 3-line rifle M1891. Her skills on top of physical element can also deal electric damage. She was released on December 21st, so she was releasing a little bit earlier than Diane in China. And she was also released on global on December 3rd, but I didn't there wasn't a banner with her before. But now it's confirmed that we're gonna get her banner as well. Not really confirmed, but almost confirmed, let's say that, because if they're in the files of the game, so it's basically they're coming very soon, because some of the characters are not in the files of the game yet, and some other. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out pretty soon. So you can see again her. I'm not gonna talk about her skills today because there's not really a point. We're gonna talk about them when it's gonna be closer to them coming out, because it's definitely everyone gonna go for Makiato because she's so strong and so good. But we can definitely see where they put on in the tier list of CN where those two characters are. So if you see here, this is S plus, S tier. I think Tololo was actually moved to S tier, S plus tier as well because of Springfield, if I'm not wrong. But we still need to wait and see how it's gonna be. Diane here. So she's a damage dealer on the A tier here on the CN. Not bad. Obviously, this game is about waifus over meta all the time. So even like it doesn't really matter who you're gonna summon for, because all of the characters are gonna be like good for you. It doesn't really matter. You can go for anyone you want. But where is Mosin? I don't see okay. So she's a C tier, also a damage dealer. Diane seems like a very strong character here. A tier is not bad. It's very good. As Mosin is a little bit lower, but I've seen people use Krolek. I've seen people use Nemesis as well. So Nogant and Colfin in their teams as well. So there is no really any problems with you using just even like standard purple characters in your game. So if you like Mosin, you can definitely go for her. She's gonna be a good addition to your maybe lightning team, as well as Diane will be definitely a good addition to your I forgot which. Oh, we don't have which damage she does, okay, for now, but we'll definitely see about that more in the future when she's gonna come out. But Makiato as well. We have Makiato banner right now. Makiato is an SSR character from the Sentinel class, the sniper rifle, W2000. Her skills on top of physical element can also deal freeze damage. As I said, it's a freeze damage type. And here, a little bit of her abilities, like select one enemy target within radius 9 tiles and deal 80% of your attack power as a physical damage. Okay, so here's no freeze damage here, only physical damage. Let's see some active skills. Select one enemy target within a radius of 9 tiles and deal 130 of the attack power. As a physical damage, gain 4 points of confidence index, Jesus, and gain 2 stacks of standard approach to emergency approach. Okay, when it's V4, change standard approach to emergency approach. Okay, the passive skill. Increase crit rate by 40%, very good, and reduce crit damage by 10%, not bad. At the start of turn, if Makiato XP exceeds 80%, gain insight and steady progress until the next turn. So this could very good be this would work very good with healers in your team. So if you have healers, you can always pretty much all the time be more than 80% for sure, so you always get all of this insight and steady progress on your next turn, that's for sure. When attacking a target with Frozen, ignore 4 points of stability index and increase damage by 20%. Again, very good, because we're gonna see she applies Frozen on the next one, so 20% more damage is insane. Attack a target with Frigid, ignore 6 points of stability index and increase damage by 30%. Those effects do not stack. Again, very strong here, 30% buff, insane. Skill effect. When V3, when dealing freeze damage to a target with Frozen, increase the ignore stability index to 6 points. So she's gonna be ignoring even more if you go for her V3. On V5, when dealing freeze damage to a target with freeze or frigid, increase the ignore stability index to 10%. 10 points, sorry, and increase damage by 30%. So she just becomes with every copy, she just becomes insanely more ignorant to their fucking indexes. That's crazy. You're gonna be just ignoring basically all of the indexes, and that's gonna be insanely strong versus maybe in some fights when you actually the enemies have a lot of indexes. It's gonna be insane. Select one enemy target within a radius of 9 tiles and deal attack power as freeze damage, and crit damage of an attack is increased by 30% each time you deal damage. Gain 1 stack of cold conviction. Damn, this seems like a very strong one here. For I think this is gonna be the go one. 160 damage as freeze damage. Damn. And then again you buff for 30% as well as you get 1 stack. It's insanity. As well as you will also get all of those like passive boosts that you get from Frozen. And it's gonna be insanity. Their damage, their output is gonna be insane. Ultimate skill, gain Frost Barrier and Alert lasting for 2 turns. The Frost Barrier absorbs 65% of your initial attack power, up to maximum of 60% of your maximum HP. So she basically becomes very hard to kill. This is basically what it's gonna be. Absorbs 65% of your initial attack power, and you like, she's very strong on attack, so 65% is gonna be insane, as well as 60% of your maximum HP. Again, 60% of your maximum HP, and if you're probably maxed her out, she's gonna be very hard to kill with inside the ultimate for 2 turns. She's probably invincible almost. So you can use her for your advantage there, to just try to maybe dodge some ultimates of the bosses or anything like that, like the very strong attacks that can kill your characters. Definitely very strong here as well. But let's talk about the 2 other banners that gonna come out after Diane and Mosin. So it's gonna be 2 other characters. It's gonna be Dushevnaya and Peritia. Where is she? The Peritia is already in the game, standard character here, not a bad one. I would say I have her, and I'm having fun with her. She's a cool character, as well as she looks very sexy. Like, why not? But Dushevna here is an SSR character from the support class, who wields a weapon from the sniper rifle KSVK 12.7. She's a freeze damage, so she gonna be working with your girl Makiato as well. Let's see where she is on the spectrum here. Dushevna here, B tier. Again, good, as they put here, good pick. And I definitely think she's gonna be a good pick, especially if you want to make maybe a freeze team with Makiato, freeze support, but definitely like someone, Saomi, if I'm not wrong, freeze, yes. She's a freeze type damage as well, so you already have a very strong support there if you went for Saomi for Makiato. And they're gonna work really good together. But if you didn't go for Suomi, you can definitely go and summon for Dushevnaya. It's not gonna be bad for you, like either, but maybe a little bit of problem would be that they're both like snipers, but it doesn't really matter here. But still, maybe you can just put them out on the back line, putting them together so they snipe, as well as she's gonna be supporting and Makiato is just gonna be doing damage, with 2 like your maybe like DPSs that are gonna be close combat or at least a middle combat, so like on the middle range, so that they have more, of like defense, and they're staying in the back line, and no one is shooting them, if you know what I mean. But this is what like four other banners gonna be after Makiato, and we're definitely I don't know if I'm gonna summon for them. I'm more looking forward to other characters, to be honest. They don't. These characters, I'm not so interested about them. Maybe Mosin. Mosin is the character that I'm more so interested in. I definitely want to see how she looks in the game. Tololo probably not worth it for you to summon on this banner, because you can get her from the selector that's gonna come out maybe in a month or two. So definitely don't go for Tololo. You can definitely try to skip Mosin as well, because she's gonna be in, if I'm not wrong, in that selector as well. I could be wrong there, but maybe we'll even see some other characters there as well. But for now, the Mosin, not really worth it. Tololo as well, not worth it to go on her banner, because you can get her for free if you didn't get her. I'm gonna get Tololo from that banner, so I'm not gonna be summoning for her there. But Makiato, definitely worth it for summoning. Diane, not a bad pick if you want to. Good in endgame. As you can see here, A tier on the end game, it's very good. So if you want to go for her, Dushevne, again, not a bad pick. Gonna have her role in your freeze team if you want to, and if you don't have Xiaomi, definitely not a bad pick there. If you have Xiaomi, you don't really need her so much, so it's definitely, but we need to see. I don't know her kit yet. I don't want to like spoil to myself anything. Makiato, we already got her, so we could like go and see her, but other characters we didn't get it yet, so I don't want to like spoil too much about them for myself and maybe for you, so we can like do a more close look at them when they actually come out, and it's definitely can be like something else. So because the devs can do whatever the fuck they want, and they can just change and put like Kluke in the game, and it's gonna be crazy. But other than this, thanks a lot for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment saying like, are you gonna summon for Diane, or maybe or some of those characters that are gonna come out next, or are you gonna save up and see what's gonna be after those four banners? Definitely want to see about that. But have a nice day, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one.